Good afternoon, everyone. Unfortunately, unlike Mr. Cardona, I will speak in English, as you notice. I'm not going to repeat what has been mentioned by my colleague, but I would like to give some historical background about the convention and its impact. 25 years ago, it was adopted, and in fact, next Thursday, we are going to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the convention. Now, we have 194 states party to this convention. This is the largest convention in the history of the UN in terms of the number of the state parties. Only 3 states in the whole world are not party yet to this convention. They are South Sudan, Somalia, and guess who is the third country? It is the United States. The convention throughout the last 25 years has produced 3 optional protocols. 2 of the most important issues with regard to the protection of children are being included in 2 optional protocols. They are the protocol of the sale of children, child prostitution, and child pornography. The other optional protocol is children in armed conflicts. Both optional protocols were adopted in the year 2000. And now, the first optional protocol on the sale of children, we have 167 states party to this optional protocol. The other one, we have 157 state parties to that protocol. The third optional protocol, which is mentioned by my colleague, is the protocol on communication procedures where children can file complaints with the committee, and the committee is going to investigate those complaints and take measures with the state parties in order to remedy any violations in this respect. Of course, it is a serious optional protocol, yet sensitive as well. It was adopted in April this year, and unfortunately, only 14 countries are party to this convention. Because of the subject issue of this optional protocol, I may not expect a large number of states to be party to this optional protocol. We have not received yet any complaints, but we are expecting to receive some in the near future. Throughout the last 25 years, the committee has succeeded also in producing 17 general comments which identify certain rights in the convention and clarify them and give some elements for states, for other interested parties to follow how to implement such rights in the domestic domain of the states. Now in the 21st century, in my view, states are measured by the level of support and protection they provide to their children. It's become a most important aspect in the world domain, how children are being supported, protected. The committee also succeeded in convincing many state parties through its recommendation in changing or reforming its domestic laws. And most important aspect, we are stressing on state parties to widely disseminate the convention and the 2 optional protocols among the public at large and children in particular. And in many cases, we are asking the state party to include the convention and the optional protocol in the school curriculum in order to have a wide dissemination of the rights of the children. And this is the most important aspect, is to know what rights you have. Children for us are the right holders. We are there to serve them, to support them. And this is our task in the committee. Another aspect that we are also stressing on stage is to establish training programs for every official or non-official dealing with children or working for children. This is one of the important aspects in order to identify whether teachers, whether social workers, whether immigration officers and doctors, judges, lawyers. This is the most important aspect. With dissemination and training programs, we may reach a stage where children will have a better future and would know and work for their fight. Most important aspect also for children to express their views and to listen to them. They have ideas and we have to listen to them in order to have communication with them and telling them that their rights, and they have to fight for that. They have to fight for their rights. They have to express their views, even political views, if possible. Throughout the years also, the committee had, in my view, succeeded in protecting children, particularly girls, in terms of reducing the level of use FGM in certain countries, in terms of raising the marriage age for girls to be 18 and above. Of course, some countries did respond to that and they changed and reformed their laws. Others still not applying the most important aspect of child marriage at 18 years old. They still, many children around the world still married at young age, which is the most appalling situation. A girl to find herself as a married girl, being a mother. A child is bearing a child and bringing up a child. This is the most important issue in our view in the committee. Of course, there are many other challenges that the committee is still facing, but we are there again to serve the children and support them with the state policies. Thank you very much, and we'll be open to any question in that sense.